Saturday, February the 12th, 2000. Looking for their first home win in the FA Carling Premiership for nearly 3 months, West Ham came up against Paul Jewell's Bradford City side, fresh from a stunning 2-1 victory over Championship contenders Arsenal the week before. It was a Saturday afternoon few who were there will ever forget, for a game that proved to be, for both sides, a day of reckoning.
West Ham have only lost once at home. That was the 4-2 defeat at the hands of Manchester United. They have drawn 3 though, most of those draws recent, including draws against Sunderland and Aston Villa, and they have 6 victories as well. Bradford City, well, they have won twice away from home, but they have yet to draw, and they've lost 10. Here's one of their top strikers, Dean Saunders. He scored 3. The other is Dean Windass, who has 4. The top scorer of all is Lee Mills. He has 5 goals, but he's not in the side today. He's out with a back problem. The referee for this afternoon's game is Mr. Neil Barry. And well, West Ham have the worst record in the Premiership for sendings off. They have 5. Bradford City have the best, just 1. That's Andy Myers. Igor Stimac, he scored his first goal for West Ham away to Newcastle United recently in an excellent 2-2 draw, where West Ham were 2-0 down for most of the game. Came back with 2 very, very late goals. The crowd wondering there if we can have a minute's silence. This man, Rio Ferdinand, he completed his 100th game for West Ham away to Leicester recently. That's a fantastic record for somebody so young, and he'll be someone who England and Kevin Keegan will be looking to almost certainly for Euro 2000. Another man in the news and on Football Focus this morning was West Ham's Joe Cole. Continues his run in the first team, number 26. Still yet to score his first goal at Upton Park, and he's going just behind Paolo Di Canio and Trevor Sinclair at the centre spot for the kick-off. It's important, of course, that West Ham go back to their winning ways. They need to do that this afternoon, almost as desperately as Bradford need to win. Paolo Di Canio, well, he's a man who has 12 goals. The 12th of those, or the one that for some reason people don't seem to count, is a UEFA Cup goal. Well, Bradford have been given a free kick, which Saunders wants to take quickly and does. McCall turning it in, just as far as Lomas, whose pass set up Frank Lampard's goal at Southampton last week. The header was by Weatherall. Dave Weatherall signed for £1.4 million from fellow Yorkshire side. Leeds doing a little bit better this year, although they haven't got the form touch at the moment. There's Stuart McCall. Oh, he saw Bradford City last game of the season away to Wolves win in style 3-2. And gain an automatic promotion place. Lomas finds Moncur returning to the first team after a long absence. Cole, Lampard, good probing ball in there, but it was cut out by McCall. Ferdinand caught out of position, but Stimac covered for him. Windass had got into a better position. Could have been embarrassed. Early touch for Gary Charles. Good chasing. Good chasing back from Saunders, who appears to have pulled a muscle. That'll teach him. Cole, not getting any younger. Mr. Sinclair. And Sinclair. I don't know what's happened to Shaka Hislop. We did notice on the substitutes bench we have one 18-year-old Stephen Bywater, West Ham number 32, and I don't think Shaka's going to be taking part in this game for much longer. Let's just have a little look there what happened. And it was in fact the challenge from Saunders. Saunders got a knock there. Well, consternation and excitement. Not excitement for Shaka Hislop, but Stephen Bywater, well, he must have a few butterflies in his tummy at the moment. Bywater, well, it would be his debut for West Ham. Of course, he wouldn't want to appear in these circumstances. Shaka Hislop only missed 2 games, the game away to Southampton last weekend and the away game to Chelsea. Hislop has not missed a game at Upton Park this season. Whether or not he's going to have to miss one today remains to be seen. I can tell you that Bywater is already stretching at the dugout, and Stimac is already saying, get yourself on here. It's Steve Bywater, it's his debut. Yet another one of Tony Carr's Youth Academy giants, and he's a giant in more ways than one. 6'4". And you can tell there, he's reluctant to put on a great smile, but he won't like the way he's making his debut, but it's a big day for the young man, and disappointment for Shaka Hislop. But here he comes, Steve Bywater. Applause for Shaka Hislop. Well, that ensures that the game will finish late, half-time and the end. Steve Bywater, well, Hislop, just that touch really, that's all he'd had. And he's off, and he's not happy, and was obviously sympathy for Shaka. Great excitement, and congratulations to Stephen Bywater in his early opportunity. He's one says already, a future England prospect. Sporting throw there from Wayne Jacobs. Back to Ferdinand, because it was Sinclair who put the ball out. But a disappointment, obviously, for Shaka Hislop. He's got to get his appearance money. The shortest game he's ever played, that's for sure. Di Canio looking to find Sinclair. Jacobs, player's got in a bit of a sandwich there. Trevor Sinclair again looking in devastating form. He's been West Ham's player of the season. There's no doubt at all. We'll get one there, appeal for hands of Jacobs. It's a good looking ball from McCall to Jamie Lawrence and his red hair, but Stimac, no worries from him. Little chip back from Onker, heads it on to Cole. West Ham, whilst they've got the height in defence, they've got a lot of small players here. I don't know who Cole was looking for there, but he finds Jacobs. So how will that substitution affect the passage of the game? Peter Begreen. It's a foul on Dean Windass. Stimac. Steve Lomas organising the troops. Begreen taken out by Charles, but Jacobs will take this. Chip one in, and early touch for Bywater. And what goes through his mind? His first Premiership goal kick. And there goes Saunders again. He's already put one goalkeeper out. If you put another one out, I have no idea what would happen. We might see Rio Ferdinand going in goal. I've seen him go in goal in practice before. Minto. Well, he's from Benfica. So is the other wing-back. Oh, Sinclair's offside. So we've got a double Benfica lineup on each side of the Parker. Sinclair not happy with his offsides. West Ham, the Opta Carling statistics tell us, one of the sides with the least number of offsides Davison, Northern Ireland international, clears downfield. Lawrence, can't really call it a shock of red hair. I don't know where he got the colouring from. Plenty of E numbers there. Not a good touch from Di Canio, but it worked. Interception from Wally. Cole chases back, takes Lawrence, but a bad pass. Saunders and McCall. Oh dear. Lampard in trouble here. I don't know if we can have another look at that challenge. I think the referee is going to... Referee Neil Barry is going to interfere with his own average. The studs were high, really. He caught him on the calf, but the referee indicates into the book for Frank Lampard. Yes, he was high. The call is not comfortable. Di Canio, unfortunately, putting his 7/10th in, which is not always a good idea. I'd go as far as to say it's never a good idea. Well, Frank Lampard, that's his 5th booking of the season. Showing a bit more steel in his game, but well, Paul might consider himself lucky to still be on his feet. And there is the foot, or the calf, I should say. Good header from Ferdinand. Direction as well as power. Cole needs to think quickly. Does, finds Moncur. Looking for Minto, keeps control well, but Windass tapping at his ankles. Moncur, what a season he had in Europe, really, some excellent games. And he's a player who still needs to show his best in the Premiership, but really some fantastic performances at the highest level. It's a ball to Gary Charles if he can make it. Well, I don't know quite what that was. Opportunity for Andrew O'Brien to get an early touch. Bywater again. Oof, that's a poor clearance. Saunders. Well, he did well, Dean Saunders. Even with his back to the goal, he knew that Bywater was off his line. Didn't quite get the height on it, but it was intelligent football. Lawrence. Gunnar ex-Leeds man. Norwegian international. Ferdinand doing well. Jacobs, they agree. Lays one square, but Ferdinand picks it up. Di Canio waited for it. Charles will get it. Bit of a nationwide clearance from him. Surely a bit of leaning from Weatherall on Sinclair. Lawrence. Intelligent ball, and Lomas just got a boot to that one. This is Beerbury. It's a great cross. And Stimac is the man tidying up there. Saunders looking for the action. Dean Saunders 3 goals. And he went up there, but Stimac did well. First Premiership corner that Stephen Bywater has faced. Challenge for him, he didn't go for the call, which was wise in the circumstances. Charles made the clearance. Di Canio has Sinclair running for him, picks him out with a perfect ball. Only Lampard is up, but Cole is joining him. This is for Lampard. Got the strength to make it. Back flick to Cole. Cole hadn't anticipated it. A little bit of an experience from Joe Cole there. Intelligence from Lampard. We agree. On the ball, wide for him is Jacobs. Doesn't need him. Tries a little chip. And I tell you what, if that had direction, that was dropping over Bywater. It was going away in the end. I agree, the Manchester City player came to Bradford just over a couple of years ago and has made his mark at the Yorkshire club. Good jump from Weatherall. Charles needs to make this and does. Bywater trying to prove he's ambidextrous, at least as far as his feet are concerned, and probably didn't there. Classic haircut though. Fantastic career he's got ahead of him. Debuting at 18 in the Premiership. There's Jamie Lawrence. Just a save on the light bulbs though, with a haircut like that, of course. It's not really the cut, is it? It's the colour, but never mind. Ferdinand. Charles is moving for him. This may be Sinclair's. McCall, I beg your pardon, O'Brien finds touch. And Charles leaves it for Lomas, the man with a long throw, but goes for a short one this time. Quickly, Di Canio, up goes Lampard, beaten to the punch. Monker brings Minto. So Minto around Lawrence brilliantly. Sinclair, back flick to Lampard. This is Monker, might try something long, why not? On the left foot. Minto. Not many men up, but headed away by Weatherall. Monker did very well. He's been fouled. Takes the free kick quickly, finds Sinclair. He's got Cole inside him if he can thread the one through. Cole needs to show a little bit of that magic. Turns on the right foot, cross in, but nobody up. West Ham looking a little thin on the attacking front. Of course, Paolo one shot out at the moment. Joe Cole, he's been in the news a lot this week. As David Lacey, the Evening Standard journalist, was speculating that he'll be in the back of Kevin Keegan's mind for Euro 2000. He's one of the players most likely to, along with Frank Lampard, of course. Oh, that's a mistake from Stimac. And Bywater absolutely brilliantly off his line, proving his worth. An absolute classic piece of goalkeeping. Rescuing the terrible mistake from Stimac as Saunders came in. O'Brien. Weatherall. This time Stimac finds Minto. Terrible from Minto, straight in the air. Lawrence heads down, Beagrie. Opposite number, Lomas clears. It's all a bit untidy at the moment. Aidan Davison wearing his Northern Ireland shorts, even though the Bradford City side are not wearing green today. Very patriotic man, proud of his Northern Ireland career, and why not? Charles takes the free kick quickly. West Ham seem to be wanting to get on with it today. It can only be good, providing all the play goes in the direction, at least in this side, from left to right. Di Canio. And was fouled, and will get a free kick. He doesn't really need to be taking it, he should be moving up there to be on the end of it. Threads his way into the area, though, goes down. No penalty. To say it didn't look like a penalty. We may get a chance to look at it in a moment. For the minute though, Bradford putting a few moves together. Beagrie can't get the better of Lampard, and West Ham have a throw. So was it a penalty or was it not? Well, he wormed his way into the area, Di Canio, and he lost his feet there. It was intelligent. It was an effort. Back live from Dean Windass. There he is, Windass, and here it is again. Canio is certainly in the area. The question is, well, there's the contact, and if that's genuine contact, which it does look to be, then I think Di Canio had a good shot for a penalty. Full credit to the cameraman and the man on the desk there. And Lomas calming Di Canio down, because a bit of that hot-headed Italian excitement could see him facing an early bath, and he's really West Ham's best hope of a goal today. Doesn't want to get himself in trouble. Well, here it comes. Neil Barry scratching his chin. What does that mean in body language terms? It's a double incident here for something that went on between those two that my BDI missed. This is not going to be a booking. Let's see. Yet again. There really does appear to be contact there. Bywater. Serious clearance. And again, distance if not accuracy. Kicking well in rugby terms, quite appropriate really. Bradford City began life as a rugby side. In fact, Bradford City, one of only 2 league sides to get into the league without having to play a single game. Do you know what the other one was? Well, it was Chelsea. Played quite a few games since then and got promotion to the Premiership for the first time in 77 years. 1923, the last time they'd been in the top flight. Of course, they won the FA Cup, Bradford City, in 1911. West Ham won it a little more recently in 1980. They won't be winning it this year, as they went out to Tranmere Rovers in the 3rd round. Tranmere, who are in the final of the Worthington Cup. Minto, flying feet there, and Saunders chasing back is causing West Ham problems. Well, Saunders, he's no spring chicken, but he's looking the part today for Bradford. Long throw and well flicked on by Lawrence. Jacobs did well. Saunders got the touch to it. West Ham have the throw. Charles looking for a runner. West Ham look 1 short on the ground at the moment. Ferdinand playing very, very deep, not pushing many men up. Perhaps Harry Redknapp feels this is the way West Ham could play, because Bradford can certainly attack there. The problem is in defence. They conceded 20 goals, just 12 games. It's not the worst defensive record in the league by any means. Charles. Now Di Canio has it to do again. Getting boos from the Bradford fans. Cheers to Beagrie, who dispossessed him. Now Saunders straight through the middle. And foul Ferdinand. An important moment for Rio Ferdinand there, not to get embarrassed. Dean Saunders, he's looked very, very keen today. The cheeky chappy, as the Bradford commentator was calling him earlier in the season. Cheeky he is. He's already put Shaka Hislop out of the game. Accidentally, of course. Minto to Sinclair. Lovely turn. Beautiful touch. Lampard needs to turn here. He does. Didn't get any power in the shot, but it's a shot on target. More of those, please. 25 minutes into the game, although about 5 of those already. It was a beautiful turn, wasn't it, from Sinclair? And watch this from Lampard. Good cover from the Bradford defence, but not the power that he would have liked. Frank Lampard has 11 goals this season, 4 of those in Europe. Only 1 behind Paolo Di Canio, and it's a good striking rate from midfield. Good touch from Stimac, and Moncur just sensed he needed to break from the inertia then. He's done well. Very well played from Moncur as Lampard takes the ball away. Cole just in front of him, trying to thread the ball through to him, but Weatherall watched. Saunders, good player for any side to have. Lampard chased back. This is Stimac. Charles. Well, hidden hope from Lomas. It was too long down the line, and Di Canio, no real chance of picking that up. Good ball in from Windass. Breaking down here is Haller, although breaking beyond him was Moncur. West Ham knocking the ball along their own flanks, but precious little in the way of genuine opportunity has been created by the East London side. That back flick found Wally. Windass, but two good tackles in the end. Cole. Magician on the ball. Di Canio. That's a West Ham throw. And that will be a West Ham free kick. Looked fairly accidental from Beagrie. Although some people still maintain there's no such thing as an accidental handball. But Di Canio, we've got some of the torment going up. Stimac and Ferdinand has gone a bit. It was a poor kick. West Ham exposed at the back. Need to keep possession for a bit. Charles did well, just chipped it through to Di Canio. Lovely ball through to Charles if he can hit in a cross. Well, he's kept it in. Haller, just a back header. West Ham will have the throw. Cole on it. Moncur. Ball in field to Lampard. Intelligence. Lomas. Cole. Moncur. West Ham playing almost three in midfield with Lomas joining. Lomas playing in the hole, really. And it's that free role which he thoroughly enjoys playing, and never did enjoy the playing at the right, at the back. Whereas today he's playing exactly where he enjoys the position. And calling for the ball off Di Canio. Di Canio's done well. Disposed of Beagrie with no problem. Lampard flicks the ball through, looking for Sinclair. Jacobs found him. Not a good clearance. Well, Lampard, it's getting close. Just the final touch, a little flick here, a flick there. Frank Lampard is still looking the part. That England part, of course. Charles, little fudge in the brain there for a moment. Ferdinand. Moncur. Di Canio. And Lampard. Minto. Di Canio's out on this other side again. He's done brilliantly here. What a piece of skill. And he's now through two of them. And taking on Weatherall, it's a goal kick. Nobody in the world would call that a penalty. And really, he'd well advised to shut his mouth. And it was a brilliant piece of skill. Look at this. He disposed of Haller in the most clinical fashion. Then he took on Wally and Lawrence, got past them. Last step was Weatherall, and watch him go down here. Well, he did catch his ankle, but it's no way was it a penalty. Well, it's getting harder and harder now for Di Canio. He's charged with bringing the game into disrepute for an obscene gesture he allegedly made to Aston Villa fans. And he's really got to behave himself. There's another incident today, and Di Canio could be facing a suspension. He may well be facing suspension anyway after the Villa incident. We shall have to see, but he's such a vital part of Harry Redknapp's plans for West Ham as they strive for this European place. Little chip through. Saunders couldn't quite get there. It was just behind him. only did Gary Charles not save it, but he's probably lost the ball. As it begins to rain. The sun comes out, it's raining. And down comes the other ball, so which one will they use? Well, they're going for the new one. This could be a little present for somebody in the crowd. Beagree. That's a good-looking cross. And Moncur taking no chances. Saunders was there on the far post. With those glazed eyes of his, John Moncur putting the ball out. It really was an excellent cross from Beagree. But with Saunders behind him and no call from the keeper, Moncur took no chances. This is a Bradford corner. It's a good one and it's a goal. And West Ham caught out there. It was a fantastic corner. And right in the middle of the 6-yard box, rising to head home, Dean Windass with his 5th goal of the season, and Bradford ahead on 30 minutes. Great corner. Bradford City, they've managed some stunning performances this year, but nothing would be more spectacular than to follow on the heels of a victory over Arsenal with a victory over another London side, West Ham, especially being away from home. They're already on the edge of getting out of the relegation zone, and a win here today would make that almost certain. Here they are on the attack again. Ferdinand missed that one completely. It will be a throw to West Ham. One might ask the question, one has to ask the question, where on earth were the West Ham defence and who was marking Windass? He came in there so quickly. It was such an easy, routine training ground header. Maybe Bradford City are not going to be the pushovers and relegation candidates that everyone said they would be. Beagree heading towards his own goal. With the help of Jacobs. Manages a clearance just to Lomas. Saunders did the dummy on Stimac, but Ferdinand so quick to come back. Tidied everything back. That was poor from Colbert with a bit of good luck. He gets it back, and again from Charles. Lawrence certainly fouled him. Moncur wants to take it quickly. He does. Cole on the ball again. Charles. We need some magic from this man. There's a bit of magic straight through to Sinclair. Di Canio, I don't know what he was doing. Looking for Lomas, perhaps. Power will tidy this up. Poor ball though. Lomas turns well. Hasn't got any support. Looking for Di Canio. Finds Lampard instead. Sinclair's going through. Great tackle by Stuart McCall. Bradford, you sense, growing in confidence, growing in stature. They have the youngest manager in the Premiership, Paul Jewell. Haller puts that one away, and West Ham have a corner. Stimac and Ferdinand come up. Ferdinand yet to score for West Ham this season. Even Lomas has come back. Just Lampard and Charles waiting behind. What a dreadful, dreadful corner by Di Canio. Certainly challenged for the worst corner hit at Upton Park this season. Certainly not anything like the corner just hit by Bradford. Charles. Moncur, deft touch. Taken away from him by Wally. Bradford break. Jacobs. Looking for Saunders. Hit it a bit long. So Bywater only on the pitch really for 20 minutes. see his clean sheet disappear. Played O'Brien. Davison's clearance. Charles. Lomas. Cole calling for it. Lomas has done well here. Minto on the left-hand side, supported by Di Canio, who's shepherded by Haller. Referee overrules his assistant referee there. Give West Ham the throw. Moncur. Excellent ball from Lomas to Charles. And Charles run at this Bradford defence. He puts in a good touch. Lomas again. Tries to turn. Sinclair! Goal number 7 from Trevor Sinclair. And 5 minutes after Bradford take the lead, West Ham pull it back. Lovely flick from Lampard. Some great skills here from Lomas as he went to turn. When the ball ran loose to Sinclair, Aim Davison could only beat it into the roof of his net. So, goal number 7 for Sinclair. It was a lovely touch from Lampard, and really deft touch from Lomas too. And he went over the challenge with a lovely finish by Sinclair. So, not a lead that Bradford City held for very long. Now West Ham shouldn't get too excited. This is a side, after all, that has lost 7 successive Premiership games away from home. Enterprising game though, and one that a goal certainly that would have relieved manager Harry Redknapp. Will he need Di Canio? He may not. Lampard, again lacking the power at the end, but he battled his way through into the area to give himself the chance. Frank Lampard. It's goal number 12 beckoned. And it was Cole's run here that set things in motion. Always pushing the ball a little bit too far in front of him, one felt, as Lawrence came in. And although he lost the ball, it ran through to Lampard. A little bit of good fortune, shaped to hit it hard and high. Didn't really get hold of it. Davison in the end taking a comfortable low take. Andrew O'Brien is the man on his bottom at the moment. He headed home Andrew O'Brien at set piece when Bradford City recently ran one against Watford. It was his first goal for 3 years, and it was the winner on that day. An important one. He's only 20 years old. Made his debut against Queen's Park Rangers in October '96. Certainly another prospect for the future. Here, another look at the goal. It was a very important touch, that one by Lomas, and really unfortunate that he didn't get himself in there, because one sensed he would have scored. Stimac. It wasn't really like a goal cheer, it was like a relief cheer. Stimac did well. Saunders has caught him out a couple of times this game so far. Just a little over 5 minutes to half-time, although it fancies we might have a few more than that because of the injury to Shaka Hislop. Lawrence! And Lomas didn't panic. O'Brien. Degree. Round Charles, left-footed cross, a good one. Ferdinand's header. To believe those two guys are the same age. Well, Ferdinand just a better part of a year older. Two young hopefuls. Brian didn't get the cross this time, came off Charles. Has the throw again. Beagrey with it. To leave it to Gareth Wally. Still desperate to clear this ball, not able to make much ground on it. Headed on by Saunders, and it's Ferdinand who gets it away. Well, he's not very happy about that. Hasn't really had much to complain about today, Saunders. Season's going for him. I don't think he could have even remotely imagined he'd still be playing Premiership football at his age. But he looks the part today. Great ball from Moncur. Minto, though, not so great, but maybe caught up by Sinclair. Brian doing superbly well there. Lawrence, very brave challenge. So much so he actually won the ball. John Moncur had a lot of fun in Romania, stealing Stephen Bywater's trainers on the plane. So we'll see Bywater's not hearing. Otherwise he'll know it is. This is Di Canio, he's offside. It was a very, very late flag. And the referee saying play on. Well, what can you do? The referee did not blow. The referee overruled his assistant referee. And the player stopped because the flag went up, but the referee didn't play it. I don't think I've ever seen that before in a Premiership game. Lampard from distance. On target. Davison made a good save. Quite interesting, when Lampard's got into the area, he hasn't been able to get hold of it, but no doubting there. Cole, and Saunders takes it off him, but gets the throw. A moment of excitement there, two moments of excitement actually. The second one involving Joe Cole. This was Di Canio, and he was not offside, and if he'd realised that when he got the wave on from the referee, it was Weatherall who put the ball away for a corner. Almost after they played to the whistle, which is what people always tell you to do. Might have made more of that, O'Brien. Ferdinand headed down only to Lawrence. Quite sure that was intended. Didn't get there. Di Canio. Charles has got a lot to do here. Too much, in fact. Can't believe for a moment he was apologising for not anticipating that the ball would be ballooning over his head about 20 yards further than necessary. Stimac. Lampard fell over. Wally took it off him, and now Windass and McCall. Bradford on the attack again. Minto made the block. Cole comes out with him. Minto, Cole with just Sinclair and Di Canio up front. Moncur. Ball to Charles. Just 1 minute left of the half. Lomas. Well, it was better from West Ham. At least there was a bit of shape to the move. Bradford City have a throw. It does seem a pity that in what has been one of West Ham's best seasons, they may end up with nothing to show from it. Not even a European place. Windass. Haller. Cole forced him into the error. This is Lampard. Only Di Canio up. Lampard going all the way onto the left foot. Good stop from Davison. Not a naturally left-footed player, but hit a good shot in. Frank Lampard scored last Saturday. West Ham's equalising goal against Southampton. After the pass through from Lomas. A good stop from Davis. Cole. It's a long, excellent ball to Charles. What a great piece of control. He was unlucky though. He was unlucky because if he just had another foot on that, it was the speed that mattered as West Ham were breaking. And he's not happy with himself, Gary Charles, but he's had a good first half. West Ham through and through, as Harry Redknapp was saying in the programme notes today. Lawrence breaking through the midfield again. He's coming to this game more and more. Beagrie looks up, long distance, Ferdinand gets a block on it. Lomas completes the clearance. Already a good minute into injury time at the end of the first half. Di Canio, Moncur. Bywater. What a funny feeling when I saw his name on the sheet today. It's not good news for Hislop, but there he is now. This is Di Canio. Right at the end of the first half. I was going to say it'd be a good time to score, but it'd be a good time to find your own man with a pass. Stimac, good challenge. Chance. Chips on through. Beagrie gets a hand on it. West Ham have a free kick right at the end of the first half. They've settled a great deal after Bradford pegged them back. Moncur. It's a lovely shot! What a goal! What a goal by John Moncur! And the most surprised man in Upton Park is John Moncur himself. What a goal! If anything, the pass was a bit overhit. Moncur had to really stretch for it. Left-footed. What a shot! Well, how about that for your first goal of the season? Di Canio, I mean, it was really overhit if you look. He really had to stretch for it. It was perhaps that got him to really curl it. Right into the corner off the post. Glorious goal. And West Ham 2-1 up. Moncur hasn't even got his shirt back on again yet. Well, I think at the end of the season, when we look for celebration of the season, Moncur may well win it. West Ham relaxing in defence straight away. Only Scott Minto between Saunders and Bradford City getting an equaliser. Beagrie, it's often West Ham criticism that's levelled at them. Going to sleep, Beagrie, up went Saunders, and a good defensive clearance from Minto. Goodness me, is it a penalty? It is. For the challenge on Saunders. And in this 5 minutes of injury time, we could see 2 goals. It's this challenge from Moncur who's just scored. Well, what do you think? Bradford City have a penalty, and Moncur, he's so upset. He's just put West Ham ahead. And now could be the man responsible for them conceding that lead. It was his challenge on Saunders. It's going to be Peter Beagrie right at the end of the half with the chance to pull Bradford City level again. Bywater faces a penalty on his debut for West Ham, but he can't save it. Beagrie scores goal number 2 for Bradford City. And all the elation following John Moncur's goal has been somewhat stymied by that penalty for Bradford. Well, 6-1 last for a dozen of the other. It's very difficult to say in those circumstances. There certainly was some contact on Saunders. Whether or not it was going to stop a goal is another thing. So, referee Neil Barry is the man at the centre of the storm at the end of this very exciting first half at Upton Park. The crowd making their opinion felt. It's John Moncur who put West Ham ahead after initially Bradford City had taken the lead for a header from a corner by Dean Windass on his left, the number 15. West Ham's equaliser was by Trevor Sinclair, and then right at the end, Peter Beagrie, number 11, slotting home the penalty that was awarded against John Moncur for the foul on Dean Saunders to leave us with a half-time score of West Ham United 2, Bradford City 2. Interestingly enough, you could have got 13-5 against the draw. It's a ridiculous odds for a draw, but of course Bradford City haven't drawn yet away from home, which is one of the reasons. It's a win or bust attitude for them. Cole. Lomas, a quick look behind him, sees Windass closing on him. Charles is down and gone, but Lomas recovers. Moncur got out of difficulty there. Cole didn't know. And now, as a result, Bradford can push their numbers up. Windass is being supported by Haller, he's pushed rather wide. He's got Saunders at the far post. Chip in from McCall. Windass couldn't do it. And Moncur has done well here. John Moncur had an excellent first half he had, and really no one was more disappointed than him to concede that penalty right at the end. The ball kept in by Sinclair. Cole. Teasing his way through, he's past McCall. Lampard. Cole again. Good close skills. Lomas, long distance. Good stop from Davison. The 2 Northern Ireland internationals there. Steve Lomas hitting the shot. Aidan Davison going down to stop it. Ferdinand got a boot on that. It was just as well he did, because Saunders was hovering to put Windass through there. Beagrie scored the penalty at the end of the first half. Haller. What a shot! And unfortunately it's going to be a goal, because Bywater couldn't hold it. Steve Bywater's mistake, and he's really upset about it. It was a super shot from Haller. Bywater should have picked it cleanly. It came off his leg, and Lawrence was there. And disaster for Stephen Bywater. He's got to get on with it. No point worrying about that. One of those things, you see, he made the stop, but as the ball came down, it came off his thigh. That was what took it away from him. And Lawrence, full credit to Jamie Lawrence, who was closing in there. Puts Bradford 3-2 up. No shortage of goals in this game. Moncur. I think it's a ridiculous statement to say that Hislop would not have conceded that one. Could be Bradford's day after all. Now they're knocking the ball around with confidence. Lawrence, the goal scorer, to Haller, the man who set him up. He might try something else. Good block from Stimac. McCall chips one in, but this time Stimac is faster. And again, he keeps it simple. Four to 1, Bradford were to win this game. Sinclair. Trying to knock it back for Di Canio, but Cole gets it instead. Joe Coley hasn't scored at Upton Park, scored the winning goal in the Worthington Cup tie against Birmingham City. Yeah, well, he got hold of it, but got it along the ground, just wide of Davison's right-hand post. And Joe Cole. Di Canio, taken off him, Saunders. Di Canio wins it back. Persistence from the Italian into the area where he's dangerous. Good tackle though by Haller. Lawrence. Lampard takes it out. Similar goal scoring really to the game here against Sheffield Wednesday, the Sky game on the Sunday, which West Ham were 3-2 down. They came back to win that one 4-3. Wednesday, of course, in a similar position to Bradford City. In fact, a great deal worse at the moment. Lawrence. Past Stimac onto the left foot. He's cut a beauty! What a goal! A fabulous goal by Jamie Lawrence. And there was nothing Bywater could do about that. Lawrence has scored twice in 3 minutes to put Bradford 4-2 up. A fantastic left foot shot. Bywater off his line, no chance. Look at this shot. Curled the ball absolutely beautifully. And the poor 18-year-old Stephen Bywater, for the second time in 3 minutes, is picking the ball out of his net. And you couldn't blame Bradford City if they now sit on this. It's going to be all up to West Ham. What chance they might manage to score 2 goals, let alone 3. And Harry Redknapp, what must be going through his mind at the moment? I think it's repeatable. Well, only one side have won here at Upton Park, other than West Ham this season, in the Premiership. Well, that was Manchester United. The other team, of course, were FC Metz in the Intertoto. But at the moment, Bradford City are 4 goals to 2 up at Upton Park. Last season in January, Sheffield Wednesday scored 4. And then early in February, Arsenal scored 4. And now, early in February 2000, Paul Jules' Bradford City side are 4 goals up, 4-2 up, I should say, against West Ham. Cole threading it through. Charles, can he get in a good cross? Just out of reach of Lampard and Di Canio. Frustrating, but it wasn't a bad cross. It was just the overzealous run by Lampard. Minto not letting anything go. West West Ham have so much to do. Moncur. Cole. Some magic needed from him urgently. Di Canio. To the byline. And through into the area. Had it just taken up in by McCall. An outstretched boot. Cole. Terrible ball from him. Ferdinand must win this. Bywater throws out to Charles. What a nightmare for Stephen Bywater, beaten 4 times on his debut. But West Ham have a free kick, which Lampard wants to take quickly. Elects not to. Gary Charles will take it. West Ham have moved everyone up, as of course they must. They've got to get goals back, and very, very quickly. Still barely 10 minutes into the second half. Di Canio. Stimac, good control. Onto the right foot. Delicate crossing. Comes out to Lampard. Will choose Stimac again. Now Di Canio. Worm his way into the area. This is Cole. Brilliant skills, Lampard. McCall blocked it. And I fancy it was going wide anyway. No foul. Lomas. Sinclair, good back heel. Didn't quite reach Cole. Comes to Moncur. Charles has made a good run. Di Canio again. Past Haller. Into the area. Past Lawrence. Onto the right foot. Onto the left foot. Pulled over. That has to be a penalty. Well, that's unbelievable. And at the other end, Saunders has missed. A real chance. A real chance for Dean Saunders to put the match completely out of West Ham's grasp. Be interesting to see that again. Beebury. I don't know if we can possibly see that. A replay of that chance by Saunders, if indeed he hit the post. Or indeed that penalty opportunity for Di Canio. Let's see this one here. Yes, he did. He hit the post. Came off the post there. Unlucky for Saunders, lucky for West Ham. Although unlucky not to get a penalty. Surely that challenge on Di Canio was a penalty. Although you could argue that he cried wolf once too often and reaped the lack of decision that he'd sown. Cole. Oh, nearly went through to Sinclair, nearly went through to Lampard. Lawrence has done brilliantly. Moncur has done better and gets the free kick. Well, a substitution, and Charles is coming off. Coming on is Paul Kitson. This was the challenge. So I think Redknapp has recognised he's got to put the strikers up. The one thing West Ham have missed has been that extra striker with one chop out. So 57 minutes, and here was that penalty incident. Well, absolute blatant penalty there. Quite incredible. Cole, good cross, flicked on. Lampard, can he reach it? He's got Lomas coming up. Kitson and Di Canio in the centre. Moncur, long distance, left foot. Davison handling a lot better than Bywater did a few moments ago. Poor Stephen Bywater. And nearly beaten a 5th time there. Saw the ball come off his own post from Saunders. So Kitson on now. Can he make a difference for West Ham? Well, they're one less in defence, but that won't matter. I think Bradford will be worrying too much about scoring a 5th. Di Canio. Tackled by Haller. Good challenge by Minto. He's been there. Left-footed, couldn't get it in. Tried to chip it past Haller. McCall now slowing things down. Good ball to Windass. He's got right away from the defence. I can tell you, I don't think we've seen the last goal in this game. Already 6 we've seen. Windass trying to put Saunders in. Couldn't. Good challenge from Stimac. Lampard comes away. Holes in both the defences, but it makes for great football. Lomas says he doesn't want it. Di Canio does. What can that brilliant Italian do this time? Well, he can get past Haller without too much difficulty. Passing out, Haller took a kick at him, a great cross. A turn and a shot, and it's wide from Cole. And doing him a disservice there. It must have taken a deflection, may even have been pushed around the corner. We'll have a little look. It was brilliant from Di Canio. Touch from Cole, that was brilliant. It did take a deflection just wide. Di Canio's corner comes in, headed away, straight back to him. The touch on to Moncur. Lampard is waiting on the edge of the area. Can't shape to hit the cross. Can't even shape to hit a shot as Lawrence has stayed with him the whole time. Lawrence's 2 goals separate the sides at the moment. Surely a handball. No, says referee Barry yet again. Saunders, meanwhile, chasing this lost cause. Surely West Ham will not face their 2nd defeat of the season at home to Bradford City. For the gamblers amongst us who saw the odds at 4-1 this morning, could have parted with a few bob there, but it's not over yet. Cole, Lampard, and Lomas. Little chip in, he could find Kitson, he nearly did. Kitson blocked in the end. Bradford wearing the colours they wore on their away trip to Wolves at the end of last season. This is Beagrie. Saunders is the only man up. Windass might not need him. Beagrie again. Haller's come up now, screaming for it. Beagrie. Right, but it nearly came out to him. And it will come this time to Haller, no. Because cutting it out is Stimac, and Cole finds Sinclair. Kitson has run up, and he's not fit yet, we know that. But even an unfit Kitson may be. An opportunity for West Ham to close the gap. Half an hour left in this game. It's West Ham 2, Bradford City 4. Quite incredible result. West Ham only lost once at home this season in the Premiership. And they're down 4 goals to 2. The same score they lost to Manchester United here by earlier on. Earlier this year, in fact. Minto. So earlier this year, was it late last year, wasn't it? Good skills from O'Brien. Paul Jules' men have done him proud. Moncur playing a little silly game with Lawrence, who doesn't appear too bothered about it. Why should he be? He's the man who scored 2 goals this half. Di Canio. Canio surely fouled there. Di Canio takes it quickly to Stimac, starts to run up, and Lomas has moved into that position, filling for Charles. Can he hit a long cross in? He's not going to. They're going to keep the ball on the ground. Lampard, little jiggle, tries to take him past Wally. And Wally's good tackle comes in. Jacobs pushes it out. To Moncur. Saunders, surely fouled by Stimac, no, says the referee. Canio. He's taken Haller out easily there. Looked for Kitson, couldn't find him. Windass. He's tackled back and got him. Minto. That's a lovely ball through to Sinclair. And he stretched almost to take his leg off there. Couldn't get anything on it of merit. What a great effort from Trevor Sinclair. And it was a brilliant through ball too by Minto. Sinclair did everything he could. With a little more luck on another day, that might have been a goal. Sinclair's already scored this game. He scored his 7th goal of the season. It was in the first half though. It seems a long, long way away now. Just one goal, of course, will change the shape of the game. As long as this 2-goal cushion remains, Bradford look more and more comfortable as the game goes on. This ball could come through to Kitson. It does! Kitson! He must be pulled down! It must be a penalty! It is a penalty! Kitson, he made the run. Confident, determined, shrugging off O'Brien, and then O'Brien all over him. I don't really think it was even as bad a challenge as the one on Di Canio earlier. But this time Di Canio and Lampard arguing over who's going to take it. I've never seen this before. They are arguing over who will take the penalty. What are they going to do? Both take it? Lampard, I think, intelligently suggesting that Di Canio might well not be in the right frame of mind to take it. But in the end, age has overruled beauty. Let's just hope he doesn't miss it. Di Canio to put West Ham back in this game. Well, we've got a bit of argument here between Sinclair and some of the Bradford defenders. I don't know whether perhaps they want Sinclair to take it. It's 65 minutes into this game. Well, if anyone can do it, Di Canio can. He missed his last penalty against Aston Villa, and I think that's why, for a moment, Frank Lampard was having a few words. This can't be doing anything for the confidence and concentration of Di Canio. He said he'd never missed a penalty before. When he missed that one against Villa. He hasn't missed this one. It's 4-3. Well, goal number 13. And what a great penalty, especially as goalkeeper Aidan Davison guessed absolutely right. And couldn't really have got much nearer than that had he saved it. So, certainly got a game on our hands now. 7 goals we've seen so far. A game that was goalless up until 30 minutes. And we've got 24 minutes left. Plenty of time for either side to widen things. Di Canio is losing it though. He's losing it and he's got to keep his mouth shut. Assistant referee looks decidedly unimpressed, although thankfully decided in a moment of, I don't know, what can we call it, charity, not to call the referee over and send him off. Saunders nearly put Windass in, and the man tidying up at the back, well, it's Rio Ferdinand. Seems hard to believe that West Ham are actually losing this game at the moment, but they are. I can assure you, pinch yourself, you're not dreaming. It's 4-3 to Bradford. Bradford's goals, can't even keep up with them. 2 from Lawrence, 1 from Beagrie, 1 from Windass. Penalty from Beagrie. West Ham's a penalty at the same end by Di Canio. A goal by this man, John Moncur, and the other one by this man, Sinclair. Di Canio, Sinclair, just couldn't keep the control there. Stimac. Touch from Di Canio. Minto. Di Canio. He's done brilliantly, and Cole has done even better. Gets him, Di Canio, what a save! Well, it looked like a save to me. I thought Davison had just pushed that one over. A little bit of interloping play between Cole and then Kitson and Di Canio. Perhaps we can just see here. Well, difficult to see, it was at the top of the picture there, but I felt there was some kind of change in the direction of the ball. No matter. Moncur, Lomas, Sinclair, and Kitson. Kitson's presence on the Upton Park pitch has made such a difference. Lomas, he's done brilliantly here. Lomas, he's sending it through to Cole. Maybe Sinclair, and fighting over it. Cole's got it. Joe Cole's first goal at Upton Park, and the crowd have gone mad. It's 4-4. The ball from Lomas, a touch from Cole, another touch from Sinclair, another, and then Cole. His first goal in the Premiership, his first goal at Upton Park, and it's an important one that levels it for West Ham at 4-4. "69 minutes of the game. There are 20 remaining now. Could Stephen Bywater be one of the first goalkeepers in the Premiership ever to concede 4 goals and end up on the winning side? Well, Paul Jewell must be disappointed, but since Kitson has come on, West Ham have been absolute dynamite. It's made such a difference. Minto, just that extra striker. Moncur, brilliant. Lampard. Now Lomas. And you just feel that they can do it. Maybe they can find a fifth. Kitson heads back. Lampard tried to drag it on. The feet were too tired. Stimac. Minto. And Cole. He's going to remember this game for a long time, whatever happens. Di Canio feeds him again. Joe Cole. It was beaten down and Kitson got in the way of it. It may well even have ended up in the back of the net if he hadn't blocked it. For those of you with a nervous disposition, look away now. McCall. Lawrence. Headed back by Ferdinand. Could still be a shot for Pickering. Well, it could be a shot, it's certainly not going to be a goal. You have to bear with me while I wipe the saliva off the monitor. Getting very excited here. It wasn't a great header from Ferdinand, but it certainly wasn't a great shot from Pickering. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Bywater, he must wonder what's happened to him today. He wasn't even supposed to be playing. He's conceded 4 goals and the side he's playing for aren't even behind. Di Canio turns brilliantly, feeds Moncur. Can Moncur get to this one? There's a lot of ground to make. He's done enough to get the throw. Nice bit of sportsmanship between O'Brien and Moncur there. As Di Canio flicks one in, and Kitson was looking to make a little touch. Just the 1 goal other than Europe. Bradford haven't gone out of this yet. Biggery. It's a great cross from Bigby, and Bywater's dropped it. And, well, it looks like West Ham might escape. Oh dear, talk about hearts in the mouths. Jacobs. Another cross. Oh dear. So, Ferdinand saves Bywater. Yeah, he's saying, my head's going, I can't handle it. Such a lovely guy when you meet him, Stephen Bywater, so unassuming. I think he must be having kittens at the moment. Bradford on the attack again, blocked this time by Lomas. Bigby, he's got Wally behind him. Is he going to use him? He maybe doesn't need to. Lomas. Not a good ball though, Jacobs. An even worse ball, Cole. It's just 2 Coles against 5 players here. And he's going through them all, Joe Cole! Oh, what a back flick to Di Canio! They might get the corner lead in. Oh, unbelievable. Joe Cole, all the headlines are running this morning, and he's lived up to every one of them. Waltzing past 5 defenders there, like they weren't there, and nearly even then put Di Canio in. Ferdinand wrestles Windass off the ball. Steve Lomas. Sinclair. There can't be many games as exciting as this one at Upton Park for a long time. Haller puts the ball away for a corner. He didn't need to. Poor communication between Haller and Davison. After 47 minutes, Bradford City were 4-2 up here at Upton Park. Now it's 4-4. There's just a quarter of an hour to go, and they're looking at the possibility of going behind. Ferdinand's header back, but no power. Minto needs to jump well on this, does. That comes back to Ferdinand, who just manages to reach Di Canio. Cole's in there. Good play from David Weatherall. Since the Bradford would be delighted with the draw, really. They haven't drawn in the Premiership away from home all season. Moncur. Little push ball into Di Canio. This is Cole. Moncur again. Cross to the left foot. Sinclair, if he can just get that lovely first touch, he can. He's got Lomas going outside him. Cole's looking for Kitson. Kitson didn't make the run. Jacobs chasing after it. Pushes downfield, looking for Saunders. Reaches him. A good touch from Saunders, but Moncur was to it first. Stimac. And Jacobs did well. Spalding, he thrown out a touch there. An into touch, I should say, while Moncur gets a little bit of attention from John Green, and those of us whose pace and the heart monitor have just burst must be wondering how this game will finish. Some of the sympathetic supporters looking at Harry Redknapp. I have to say Harry at the beginning of this game, unless it's the fault of the colour balance on my monitor, it does look like he's been under the sun lamp too much. That was a bad tackle. Bad tackle from Ronnie, and it really caught Moncur. He really is a little bit uncomfortable. He won't want to give up Moncur, he's no quitter. Not unless he absolutely has to. He's going to get a bit of attention from Green at the side of the pitch with a view to coming back on. He's been an absolute inspiration. And in the end, Redknapp saying, I don't want to risk it, but he's come back on again. He feels he can do it. And we have a little over 8 minutes to go. Stimac, Lampard. Lomas's ball downfield. Bradford with their backs to the wall, and if they stay up this season and get a point here today, those two facts will not be unconnected. Cole. He's done well there. Just Lawrence, one player too many. Wally. Telegraphed by Ferdinand. A little knee pass from Sinclair to Lomas. Moncur. Ball wide, lot to do for Minto, but he's done it. Had a great game, Scott Minto. calling for Di Canio to support him, which he does. Moncur. Kitson. And Lomas out on the right. Past Beagrie. Can he get a cross in? He's got a free kick. Better still. A little bit of shirt pulling. I don't think we'll see the referee punch the air this time if West Ham score. You never know. This commentator certainly will. Di Canio. McCall has done well. Moncur. Playing very deep. Canio and Cole. Cole, one of those runs again. But he won't get there because O'Brien, another England hopeful, came across and covered brilliantly. He's had a great game too. Sinclair fell over and still managed the pass. Di Canio. And again, with Lampard. So close to getting West Ham's number 5 today. Would have been his number 12. He really got hold of that. Just over. Frank Lampard, well, it's 6 minutes to go. So if either side scores now, you get the feeling that would be it. It's been a game about strikers, it's been a game about penalties. Most of all, it's been a game about endurance. And which team is going to be able to manage that over the 90 minutes? Di Canio. How he gains control and keeps it, I don't know. Well, there's your answer, he doesn't. Beagrie. Foul by Sinclair, may be booked. He hasn't gone into the referee's book too many times. He's not going in there today. Neil Barry has given Bradford City a free kick with exactly 4 minutes to go. Actually, I'm talking rubbish, aren't I? It's 9 minutes to go. I can't keep time myself. Great punch from Bywater. This could be one for Saunders. No, it would have been Minto to the rescue. So more time than we thought, more time than I thought anyway. McCall. It's a goal kick and well played. Trevor Sinclair did everything right. Shepherded the ball over the line. Stephen Bywater doesn't have to feel that too much of this is down to him. He might have done if that drop cross had ended up in the back of the net. Lawrence. Lawrence gets it back again. McCall. Loads of space for Lawrence. If he'd known, he might have turned. Wally. Lawrence. Hat-trick chance. Haller. It's been a bit like the West Ham of old here today. Great header from Kitson to Di Canio, and now West Ham break. It was all Bradford, and now Di Canio. The bounce has favoured him. He's got no support. Lampard on the left foot. He's done it. Frank Lampard has done it. Unbelievable. Davison shakes his head. And well he might. He's conceded 5 goals. And in the 83rd minute, the unthinkable. West Ham are ahead. Lampard with goal number 12. And in case you've lost the score and you've lost count, West Ham are now 5-4 in the lead. In what has been surely one of the most exciting games ever seen at Upton Park. It was that brilliant piece of approach play from Di Canio, and look at that for a finish by Lampard. He doesn't score many with his left foot. He was unlucky in the first half with an effort that was just wide from his left foot. Poor old Harry, I think he's going to need 2 or 3 hours under the sun lounger after this. Weatherall. Well, it certainly isn't even over yet. There's still 6 minutes to go. Lampard. Lomas. And Sinclair's made a run for him. Can Lomas pick him out? He can't. Lampard's picked him out this time. West Ham aren't giving up now. It's just unbelievable. They're actually in the lead. After going 4-2 down right at the beginning of the second half, they've fought their way back to go into the lead at 5-4. But here come Bradford. Haller. Lawrence, who is already on a hat-trick. Bywater's going to make it. He doesn't need to, because it's wide. But there was silence there, and Weatherall kicked at the post. He knows he had a real chance there to score yet another equaliser. He got up past Lomas, but he couldn't get the ball on target. Well, Steve Bywater, how many players make their debut as a goalkeeper, concede 4 goals, and end up on the winning side? Well, it's still early days yet, but at the moment, that's how things might end up. Although Bradford have a free kick. And Weatherall and, I beg your pardon, Windass and Lampard exchanging words. Well, Lampard's got to be careful here because he's already gone in the referee's book. And I fancy Windass might well be doing the same if he doesn't watch his tongue. McCall, Bywater will be having several species of butterflies around his stomach. But it's out, and it's out by Minto. Jacobs prods it back in again. Headed out this time by Stimac. Cole. Now Di Canio. McCall is with him. Backpedaling towards his own goal. Di Canio's passed him onto the right foot, to the byline. Tried to do too much. Davison comes and collects. Minto with a header. Lampard chasing back, as indeed is Wally. Beagrie. Lawrence. And now Lampard. Kitson, great control. What he was looking to do there. I don't think he fancied the idea of 4 Bradford defenders on him all at the same moment. And who in their right minds would blame him? Well, a few dozy people over in the West Enclosure thought it was a final whistle. Obviously taking their eyes off their watches. I mean, who would do that? Whoops. Davison. Lawrence. West Ham have to clear this. Saunders. And Minto. What a game he's had. Kitson. Stevie Lamas. He's looking for Kitson. Kitson has got into the area. And he's through. But he's fouled his man. Well, it's possible to have a look at this one, but it really looks like 7 of one and half a dozen plus one of the other here. And surely Weatherall was actually impeding Kitson, but not according to Neil Barry. Trying desperately to keep up with the score. And O'Brien not sure what to do here. Bring Davison into the picture, and Davison does the rest. Lampard, poor header. Not the greatest of headers. Moncur finds him, and a foul on him by Windass. Well, quite incredible. 2-2 in the first half, 3-2 in the second half. A more exciting game you'd be lucky to see this season in the Premiership. Sinclair over with Jacobs in the corner. Done his job. Just 30 seconds of ordinary time left in this game. There have been a few injuries. There may be 2 or 3 minutes to play. Minto. Not a good ball though, just on a call, but Lampard comes back. Kitson finds Sinclair. And West Ham are on the attack again. Lomas. Not quite sure what that was all about. He's taken it off Bigbury. And he's found Sinclair. It's a good-looking cross from Sinclair, headed out by O'Brien just as far as Lampard. As West Ham are on the attack, that's all that matters. In terms of time, Kitson was quickly there. O'Brien yet again, a brave header out. Bradford, long ball there looking for Saunders. Ferdinand settles for touch, not over yet. We're playing injury time. McCall, Haller is on his right. Great tackle from Cole. It may be a tackle too far though, he's really gone down. Of course that could just be tiredness. Look at the weight of this man, Haller. It was just the weight of the tackle really. And as Cole went over, he realised what he'd done. It was a bit of a leg into the groin there. And how much time is Neil Barry going to add? Oh, it's a chance for Windass! And shepherded between Windass and Bywater. Minto yet again saves the day. And that is the day! And West Ham have won one of the most memorable games to be played at Upton Park for many, many years. It's a game that has seen 9 goals, a game that has seen 2 penalties, and a game that has seen West Ham save themselves from the brink of a 4-2 defeat at home by Bradford City. It saw the debut of Stephen Bywater, a man who conceded 4 goals and yet ended up on the winning side. Joe Cole scored his first goal for West Ham in the Premiership here at Upton Park. And Frank Lampard scored a memorable winning goal on 83 minutes. Paolo Di Canio, a man whose Italian antics fashioned this victory with some brilliant runs. And a penalty as well this half. He's still not happy, but he'll be happy with the points. And who wouldn't be? Sinclair, who started it all with the first goal for West Ham on 35 minutes. It's an incredible final score of West Ham United 5, Bradford City 4. What a game!
Well, Harry Redknapp, where did you start with a game like that?
Well, it was some game, great game. I mean, that's what it's about for supporters. They come to be entertained, and they certainly got their money's worth today. It was a magnificent game. You know, we 1-0 down, 2-1 up right on half-time. Then they get the penalty, 2-2, 3-2 down, 4-2 down. Looks like game over, probably. But I still felt we had so much attacking flair in the team today that we would get goals in, and we would get, goals back again. And to go on and win with 3 goals and win 5-4 was a magnificent performance.
Well, it was a roller coaster of emotions, to be honest. I mean, at 4-2 down, you're out of the game. I think the fans, maybe, if I see a few of them leaving, maybe have given up. We kept going and always, confident we would get back in the game and have a chance. To come back and win it was unbelievable. Lads are delighted in the change rooms.
Shaka's broke his leg, unfortunately, so it's a massive blow for us. And then young Stephen Bywater come on. He's only a kid, he's at the youth team. Craig Forrest, my normal number 2, is away with Canada. So, and the kid came, and it's difficult, you know. You can imagine how he must have felt today, making his debut, having to come on for Shaka in difficult circumstances, and it was hard for him. But he'll learn from the experience, good experience for him. Well, I'm sure he's going to go on to become a top-class goalkeeper.
Steve's come on early. It's very daunting for him, you know, to make your debut as a keeper. You make one mistake and it shows up. Unfortunately, you know, he's a bit at fault for one of the goals. And obviously that's going to stick with him. But he's a confident sort of lad, and hopefully he'll come back from that.
You know, even Paul Jules said to me, you know, it was a penalty. But I think anybody else would have been given. But for whatever reason, it seems that Canio tricks people so well. He sends them one way and goes the other way. You know, they foul him, and for some reason, they don't want to give him a penalty.
Well, the thing is that the last one, Paolo, he missed, as we know, in the quarter-finals, and I was pretty confident I'll score today. I wanted to add some tally and take it, but I could see that if I hadn't let him have it, it would have been here now still arguing over it, so I let him take it, and lucky enough for him, it went in.
If someone feels, yeah, I fancy it, it's all about confidence, and both of them were full of confidence and wanted to take it, so it became a little bit of, I'll have it, you'll have it, no, you know, who's going to have it, and Paolo, probably a bit of seniority, won the day, but luckily he stuck it away, and Frank finished up with a great goal to win the match for us anyway, so they're both very happy.
Paolo said that, you know, that God was on my side because I let him take the pen, so it was nice to get the winner, and obviously coming back from the dead like that, it makes it even more special.
You know, we're playing against world-class players out there, and our lads deserve a lot of credit. OK, we've lost the game, but they deserve an awful lot of credit.
Joe's first league goal, got in a great position. He needs to get in them positions more, right in the 6-yard box, because he's in a 6-yard box, because he can, you know, the talent he's got is unbelievable. If he can start getting there and scoring more goals, then that already will complete his game. So it was nice to see him get him score sheet.
To come to a place like West Ham and score 4 goals, I think they've only been beaten once at home. There's no mean feat, but we go away empty-handed as far as points are concerned. But we'll carry on fighting right to the death.
There are some other sides in the Premiership that are being labelled as boring and dull. That will never be said about West Ham on this sort of form.
I don't think so. I'm not sure if Harry's too pleased to give 4 goals away every week. But we got 3 points, the most important thing. We need to go on from here now and get a little run together and hopefully shore up at the defence and keep the goals coming.
No, we play great football, don't we? You come to West Ham, you get entertained. You come and see people that can play. I picked an attacking team today that may have been open to concede a goal or two, but I played Joe, I played Di Canio, I played Trevor Sinclair up there, Frank Lampard gets forward. We're an attacking team, and you're always going to see action and plenty of ability and goals at West Ham.